So my head goes to one hand when you're spinning to the left. Right? This is the lever. You could just pull the lever on this side. If you're fast, the timing is good, and you put, right? The way you do it, just like on a closed guard, someone working on the side. Yeah, there's a bit of a spin, we're going round again. Okay, you get the momentum. Well, guys, if you question things, if you say, Seymour, I don't think it works because you might do this. I don't think, okay, I have something. Look what I did. I did this, I did this, I did this, and now I grab this. Is Sandy going to let his hand hang there and get right? He's not listening. So perhaps a better alternative is to do this. Okay, he's probably going to whip his hand away faster than he is going to whip away his foot. The second question I had was, where do I put my foot? Okay, and that's a very good question. So if you stand there is a school of thought that says that DLR foot around about the knee is good because it gives you some openings. Look how bent my leg is. This gives me some openings that perhaps you wouldn't get with the alternative version, which is quite high. See, it's on his sort of groin, basically. And I want to wrap my aim is to wrap my DLR hook as high up as I can around his hip. The danger is, and I think that's the best method, by the way. When it's here, it gives me a lot of flexibility, but just point your knee outwards. My knee opens out and it's virtually useless. I can't do anything from it. Whereas up here, try and point your knee out, it's stronger, isn't it? Yeah. Right. And that's not even withstanding what I can do with this foot and with my hand. So get into the practice of a higher DLR hook for this particular starting position, and you must make your instep as strong as possible. What Dustin Dean says, jiu-jitsu feet. I want to see jiu-jitsu feet, not ballet feet, jiu-jitsu feet. Okay, ballet feet, jiu-jitsu feet. For all techniques involving your foot, spider guard, you get foot locked, you put the boot on, there you get foot locked and just leave your leg limp, right? Okay, let's progress from there. Let's do this. Here, I'm going to do my preferred method. This I learned from Sandy. You go around here, here. Yeah. There are quite a lot of different ways, people explain this in different ways of which steps. Okay, and it kind of depends on his posture. I'll talk you through it slowly, but you may have your own preferred variations, right? Let's go for our collar and sleeve. We go for the DLR. I need to stretch him out a little bit. Not too much though, you'll see why later on. I'm going to do my hand exchange and I'm here, and I want to get as much as I can around his back. That saves me a lot of effort. Yeah? So you know this hip bump to the foot, you want to do this even more, as much as you can. This allows this leg here to stretch even further. See where it is now? What we call a deep DLR. Not to be confused with, anyway, never mind. DLR X, which is when you do this. So anyway. Okay, so now this foot is free. I'm as side on as I can. In fact, if you can really get more around here, the better. I've seen instructors spin all the way around here. Okay, that is for later on. Thursday we'll do worm guard. In worm guard you do go all the way around. Anyway, from here, you pretty much don't have a choice because if you've got his arm, you have to go over. This is fine, it's actually trapped his arm. It's annoying for Sandy. There, you could sort of be nice and go under here and here. Alright, now, let's do the Sandy way. Yeah. Sandy, feel free to clarify it afterwards if you want to.
It's just that when you extend your right leg, now to take that hook, now my arm feels under threat, so I'm going to turn
He's going to turn anyway, yeah. Which gives me the next stage. Foot here. I square up. Don't try and fall yet, because then you can hold on to this arm if you want. I'll spin around so you can see. There's a debate about what you grab. I'm now more into the feeling of grabbing the hem here. I didn't really like doing this before because it pulled people's pants down, and if you land wrong, you basically got their arse in your face. Right? Now, to be honest, I just want to make sure I get this done right, so I let go of the arm. We push his way onto me, kick out, and then right, I'll spin around, so if I start from here, we'll end up on the way that way. extend the leg so it's on the other hip, over the arm, here, reach, round. If he doesn't give it to you, that's fine, you can reach up here. You can't reach here. But since he doesn't like this gives you that. Hop round, so almost behind, push back, extend up into the air, and we're here. Now notice where my feet are. I didn't quite get the legs over in time, doesn't matter. In this case, seatbelt grip takes priority. Seatbelt grip first, and one at a time. Find which side you want to dominate. Anybody want to see that again? Yeah? Posture break. De La Riva. Exchange grip. Ankle grip. Big shift to that side. Wrap it over. Extend the bottom leg so you're reaching his far hip. You can square him up here, which allows you to grab here. Okay, up to you what you want to do. You can get rid of this and grab here, or get rid of this here. Either way, you've got to grab something. It seems like I'm never going to get my leg around there, but I'm small, I've got little legs. I can do it. It's about the hip position rather than the leg position. Yes? 1, 2, 3.
That was good, mate. No, that's all
Right.
Because I gave you some
Do the same technique. We've got as far as here, but he just basically puts his hand on the floor and moves forward. Now, however hard I pull, I can't do the classic, right? Start rolling and trying to use the anti-turtle technique. Because effectively what he's doing, he's getting into a very open turtle technique. And then you would go for your regular turtle attacks. Alright? Which is kind of the key to that last technique working. And imagine his back was on the ground. What did I do? I want to kind of turn him away from me and prevent him from turning back. This helps. Okay, this is a giant lever, I'm turning him away. But the key thing is my bottom hook here stretched to his far hip. Now Sandy will find it very hard to square up to me. In fact, his instinct is to backstep, in which case which will give you opportunities to attack the back. Alright? Anyway, let's look at a scenario where I go for my De La Riva, and I haven't got a chance to get this foot on the far hip. As soon as I start working like that, he squares up. Good, and he tries to knee slice across here. A very common reaction, especially against an aggressive attacker. You have to be prepared for that. So I'm introducing the concept of converting from De La Riva guard into the reverse De La Riva guard. They're like two brothers. They work very, very nicely together. Right? So I go around, I go here, but before I hit he's squaring up. Now this kind of squared up De La Riva is not good for your foot. This is how I bust my foot about 2 years ago. He just sat on my foot here, basically toe holding him. Or I toe holding myself, and my ligaments went snap, 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 it was horrible. Now you could fight back to De La Riva from here, pushing away. Okay, but he's going to aggressively drive his knee across. You've got to know when you've lost that, and that's where this hook comes in. See? I'm doing here with this leg, the inside leg. With this, you want to just grab his foot and turn to your side. And then we're looking at a totally different scenario now. He's trying to aggressively drive his foot in. As long as his knee doesn't touch the ground, you are holding the position. Another thing you've got to worry about is this corner. Okay? Once he starts grabbing me and aggressively driving in, he can do other things. Most of all, I want to keep that away. So we grab the foot, we grab here, and my instep is curled around his upper thigh as high as I can. He's still going to try and drive his foot into me, sorry, your knee into me here. As long as, look at my arm is below my leg. Okay? Try and get your knee to the ground. So, 1, 2, now we've got this foot. This foot goes over the arm, pushes at his hip. I'm on my side, guys. I'm not squared up. Okay, higher grades, you do have to worry about the steamer lock from here. Basically, all the brown belts. Yeah, this is a steamer lock. Lower grades, you don't have to worry about it, but just be aware you could be foot locked from here. This serves a purpose of, as he tries to drive in, you can push away. We're just going to practice this bit for now, and then we'll walk into the what we call Kiss of the Dragon, right? So, start again. I realise this is a very technical class, it's way more technical than anticipated, but you know, this is an advanced class, you've got to deal with it. Okay. I'm doing my thing, but because I don't have, I've lost the connection with this far here, it squares up, I lose the leg, I'm already here. That's smoother transition. Even if he doesn't want to drive his knee across, if he's straight up, I can hold it from here. In fact, that's what I want. I want that distance, sorry, from here. Okay? And then we'll do the next technique after this. But we want to see how robust this technique is. So just, take a grip, just try and move around here. Basically, what we're doing next. But don't do that bit.
Kneeling down, you've got the reverse there, he's trying to drive the knee down. The pressure on your knee.
No, I don't know. Let's get to that. So look at the mechanics. Same thing again. Very, very strong jiu-jitsu feet, not ballet feet, jiu-jitsu feet. I have a right angle here, you have this much movement. That one, this is underneath. And I'm on my side, so if you're trying to drive your knee across, yeah. I'm not twisting my knee out. This is very natural for me. I don't feel particularly under danger here.
Because he's on his side, that's why his knee.
If I square up, my knee is, my foot is all twisted up. When he does try and open you out, and we're here, and we can start working out the heel. So the two are kind of like nice twins that work together. Give it a go, guys. So you start from the open guard, you're trying to do the lever, but you hang on far here, he opens up, and you immediately go into the reverse lever. I realise that might be new for some of you, but you need to know. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I go for my DLR, it's not quite working, I'm just looking to my reverse DLR. I need to get onto his hip or shoulder or something. Now if his hand's in the way, usually they use a hand or he's gripping and he's trying to bust that knee and defending against this knee. You can still strip it, go over, push his hip or his tongue. I just push wherever I can, just create a little space. This is probably even too much, so if it's too much I can draw him in, I can push him away. Look how I'm controlling that hip. Now, here comes the grip switch. Here goes underneath and hooks all the way around. This forces you into this upside down position. See what happens? I used to do it just like this, and I found it very hard to get that other, see I can't. Whereas the extra additional tip I learned is to take your whole arm through. That's great, now I can reach that arm. I'm pushing extending my leg. If he falls forward, fantastic, doesn't matter. Grab. Okay, I'm using, see this foot here, and pushing him away. And over here. They will fall in one of many different positions. You've got to adapt from that. The way standing forward is very common. Okay, in the sort of, when you look on YouTube and stuff, you'll see them falling perfectly. And then when you do it for real, you can get to the back, but they don't fall perfectly, so you've got to adapt to all these different things. If you want to save time, you can start from reverse lever. Yeah. There. I'm lifting my hip, go for a really deep hook, which forces me around, reaching around here. Okay. Now from here, you want to save time, you can do the sweep from here. Grab the belt, but you can also take the leg out, which allows you a more classical finish. This is the one we're referring to as the clean finish. Most times they'll be thrashing around, sitting on you, running away. You don't have time to get that other leg out. So I like the shin and the outside leg sweep. Okay, once again. Save time, we get into the reverse lever position. Okay, protecting against there, stretching away, underneath, all the way around, grab. Grab. Now he fell forward, that's fine. Pushing forward, start attacking. If you want the back, fine. If it's not available to you, start attacking, side, front, knee and belly, whatever you can get. Okay, you want to see that again?
One more time.
Especially if you can get to that bit where you can grab the belt, that's good. One more time. Let's start from reverse lever. If he's really compressing you, really squishing you down, you cannot do this. Okay, there's just no room for me. It's too much pressure. This is where this foot comes in. Push away, push here. Now even if I fell from here, what would your reaction be from here? Somebody to
I'm trying to dive on this knee.
Maybe dive on the knee. I've got a lot of control. Look. A little bit.
try and increase lower half of the body. So bear that in mind. Give it a go, guys. We don't have much time to drill it, but we'll do more Thursday. 1, 2, 3.